Hello everyone, this is Mr. Informal back with a new Mr. Informal podcast for the new year. Previously it was year 2022 and now it is the year of 2023. Wow, I cannot believe it is already 2023 or 2023. I hope you are doing fine. I hope you are committed to your New Year's resolution. And again, I would like to greet you a happy New Year for the year 2023. So hopefully you are doing fine. You are 100% healthy, and hopefully you are enjoying life, because I am, even though I just can't believe that it is already 2023. So what do we have for the podcast 209 of the Mr. Informal podcast? Well, number one, we have Rent the Runway in Amazon. Number two, Instagram removes shopping. Wonder why? Number three, Poshmark is about to be bought out. And last but not least, Shopper in 2022 spending report. So please do not forget to add me on Instagram, MISTERINFORMAL, and then check out my website, mrinformal.com. That's MRINFORMAL.com. Got some great stuff there, got some items, also got some blog stuff there, also got some unique stuff in there that you never heard before. And so those are the 4 topics for the Mr. Informal Podcast 201. And so let's go ahead and start the podcast. For the first topic is from retail.com, titled Rent the Runway teams up with Amazon Fashion in quest for growth. Rent the Runway is expanding its customer base through a new partnership with Amazon Fashion, where it has launched an online storefront. Amazon customers can purchase items from Rent the Runway's designers exclusive, as well as second-hand garments retired from its rental service, per an email press release. The new online rental service didn't update its holiday guidance per the release. Previously, the company said it expects Q4 revenue to land between 72 to 74 million, with adjusted EBITDA a margin of 4% to 5%, and full year revenue between 293 million to 295 million, with adjusted margin of 5%. Unbelievable. First of all, I'm very concerned that Rent the Runway is doing this, because they are diluting their brand by putting this on Amazon. I mean, many of their fans might think that this is cheapening the brand, and certainly they have the right to say that, because I kind of have to agree with them on this one. So in the article, a partnership with Amazon Fashion is the latest move by Rent the Runway in its quest for growth and profitability. Collaborating with Amazon Fashion brings Rent the Runway incredible brand awareness. Rent the Runway co-founder CEO Jen Hyman said in a statement, "We believe strategic relationship like this can ignite a new engine of growth of our business. At Amazon Fashion, we continually expand our assortment through strategic relationship with brands to inspire and delight our customer." Amazon Fashion President Muge Erderic Dogan said in a statement, "Rent the Runway collection continues to grow our offering in pre-love and designer fashion." You see, I honestly, I don't even think Rent the Runway even needs Amazon Fashion. Why did they even decided to collaborate with Amazon in this one? You want to talk about brand awareness? Why not just hire a better marketing team? I mean, you ever thought of that? Is your marketing not good enough, not great enough? Do you have the right people in your marketing team? Do you also have the right people in your e-commerce team? Do you also have the right people in your sales team? Rent the Runway. By going to Amazon, I do think that you are diluting your brand in a negative way. You are also cheapening your brand. I'm pretty sure that a lot of your fans are probably thinking of that, and don't be surprised if they do. But I mean, honestly, I don't understand why certain brands out there even need Amazon. I really don't. Like, why even do that? I mean, you could easily do 2-day shipping or 3-day shipping. I mean, you could easily have the right marketing team, have great ads, have great salespeople, knowing the numbers, and yet you need Amazon. I really don't understand. I mean, there are brands out there that are relying on Amazon stores or Amazon fashion to create brand awareness or expand brand awareness, which to me does not make absolute sense. I mean, the only thing that Amazon has is obviously Amazon Fresh, Amazon Prime shipping, which people love. That's it. Now, if you want to talk about pricing, I would rather go to the store than buy from Amazon because I could easily get it in the store right away, quickly. But if you cannot compete with that, then there's no need to dilute your brand in a way that it negatively impacts your brand, which I think this is. But I mean, I honestly, I just don't understand why they need Amazon, honestly. On to topic number 2 from retaildive.com, titled Instagram to remove shopping tab. Changing the way consumers access commerce in its app, Meta-owned Instagram will remove its shop tab from the homepage navigation bar in February. According to a post on the company's support site, a Meta spokesperson told Retail Dive via email that there will be no longer a dedicated shopping destination. However, people will be able to continue shop in the moment across feed, reels, stories, explore, and ads. Instagram said the navigation bar update, which also include moving the content creation button to the center, is part of an effort to make it easier for people to share and connect with their friends and interest. While the shop tab will be removed, the social media said businesses will still be able to set up their shop on the Instagram app and continues to invest in shopping experience. So in other words, this Instagram shopping has failed. I mean, if it was that good, they would not need to remove it. It's pretty obvious that people don't like to shop in Instagram. I think Instagram is more of a social media or exploration or create new interests within a particular item or particular location or a particular type of situation. But I don't think it's an app for shopping or to discover shopping, I guess you can say. So Meta email Retail Dive saying commerce remains important for Instagram as we continue to make it easier for people to discover and shop products throughout the app, from feed, stories, and reels, and innovations like live shopping and drops. Head of Instagram Adam Mosseli said in a video Monday that new navigation is meant to simplify app experience, adding, "We're trying to bring people together over what they love." That doesn't make sense. If you bring people what they love, you would not need shopping. It doesn't make sense. So, all in all, honestly, I do think that Meta is failing here. This shopping in Instagram is also failing. I just think that Meta just need to leave Instagram alone. There is no need to have a shopping section in Instagram. If you want to create a link to the maker's website, then do that. But to create a shopping tab and also charge the maker, come on, it's not gonna do well. I just think that they went on this about in the wrong way, and even before this, for my previous podcast, I was not a fan of this. I do think that Instagram is just more to create discoveries and not to create a buzz within a particular location or particular trends or what have you, but it's not for shopping. Instagram is definitely not for shopping. Now, if you want to model or take pictures or take photography of the item, sure, I will give you that. But in-app shopping, it's not good. Knowing the track record of Meta, especially in its security, I would not shop in Instagram. In terms of announcement, sure, Instagram is the way to go. Create a buzz, create a marketing team, however you want to do it. But in terms of in-app shopping, I would not do it. On to the third topic from retail.com. Naver or Naver closes on Poshmark acquisition. Poshmark is officially under new ownership. South Korean internet giant Naver, however you want to pronounce it, on Thursday close to its $1.2 billion acquisition of resale marketplace, which was announced in October. With closing of the deal, Poshmark was delisted from NASDAQ. According to a company's press release, the company will continue to operate under its existing brand and will still be headquartered in Redwood City, California. Poshmark will also maintain its employee base. Poshmark CEO and founder Manish Chandra said he was thrilled to join Naver. I can tell he's Indian. As part of Naver, we'll benefit from their financial resources, technology capabilities, and leading presence across Asia to expand our platform and enhance our user experiences, Chandra said in a statement. So in other words, nothing but a bunch of BS and just marketing BS. Honestly, Poshmark failed. Also, I'm not sure, or actually you don't even need to be in there. There's just too many bots. I think that its user base is exaggerated. I don't think all of those user base are true or actually unique user base. I do think that a lot of bots are in Poshmark, which is sad because there was a time when Poshmark was great and also was top of their game, but sadly it has declined, and so here we are. This is why they are being acquisition by a company from South Korea, and knowing that these Asian brands all they can think about is money. They're not really thinking about user experience. I mean, are we really thinking about user experience here? Because if we really are talking about user experience, Poshmark would have gotten rid of the bots, but there's just too many bots out there. It's very similar to what happened in Grail. Grail used to be good, not anymore. I mean, these reseller marketplaces are just a mess right now. I mean, you would think that they would take control of bots and other non-unique users, but apparently not. They don't really care. All they care about is trying to have their website be bought out by a big corporate company. So, I mean, what will happen with Poshmark? I don't think that Poshmark is not gonna last long. So also in the statement that on a statement from Naver, it says Naver's CEO Soyeon Choi sees a number of ways that Naver can improve the Poshmark platform. Choi cited Naver's search capabilities and e-commerce tools and artificial intelligence-based recommendation in particular as elements that will enhance the user experience for the Poshmark community. What does that even mean? Poshmark already does that. I mean, how much can you enhance a search button, or how much can you enhance a suggested or advice or even users? Like, I really don't. I mean, AI is not that strong enough to even create those type of suggestions, because from what I'm seeing with Poshmark is that they haven't even improved on it. So what does Naver think that they can improve on it? I mean, I never heard of Naver being innovated in AI. I mean, I never heard of Naver even being on the news regarding AI. So what is the CEO talking about? It's just a marketing BS. That's all it is. On to the last topic from retail.com, titled "Shoppers Spent Record-Breaking $211.7 billion online during 2022 holiday season," per report. So shoppers spent a record-breaking $200.7 billion on e-commerce between November 1 and December 31, a 3.5% bump from 2021 according to Adobe. During Cyber Week, shoppers spent $35.5 billion online. Online toy sales saw the greatest increase compared to October 2022. Across major e-commerce categories, discounts hit record highs this holiday season. Retail discounted toys the most at 34%, followed by electronics 25% per report. Wow. I was expecting for it to stagnate or at least be similar, but I guess not. So it seems like there was an increase in shopping this past holiday, just because I was thinking a lot more shoppers were thinking of saving due to the inflation and also due to a lot of layoffs that was happening. So, higher prices and greater consumer demand fueled the spike in e-commerce sales. Adobe noted in its report the company did not factor inflation into its sales growth figures, but stated that there would still be underlying consumer demand growth if it had done so. So, at a time when consumers were dealing with elevated prices in areas such as food, gas, and rent, holiday discounts were strong enough to sustain discretionary spending through the entire season. Vivek Pandya, lead analyst of the Adobe Digital Insights, said in a statement, the big deals drew in consumers and drove volume, helping retailers who were challenged with oversupply issues, particularly in categories such as apparel, electronics, and toys. So, well, there it is. It seems like there was a lot more consumer demands than what was expected. Because I guess a lot of shoppers were wanting to shop. Not only that, a lot of shoppers were, I guess, had money. Not only that, they probably did save money. Hopefully they did to give gifts to their kids, to their loved ones, to their friends. So during the Christmas holidays, not only that, I'm surprised that consumers didn't care about the inflation. They just instead bought stuff, and there was a demand in stuff, I guess. And the thing is that blew me away about this article, or I guess the spending, is that 3.5% bump from 2021. I mean, I would think that it would be below that just due to inflation alone, but I guess people don't care about inflation. I'm just hoping that people will not go into debt, but if they do, then I would not be surprised. So the last paragraph in the article says, leading up to the 2022 holiday season, shoppers increased their online shopping. A previous Adobe report found in October, consumers spent $72.2 billion in e-commerce transactions, up 10.9% from September of 2022, but about the same as the $72.4 billion spent in October 2021. Home decor and outerwear sales increased exponentially by 189% and 142% respectively, Adobe found. Unbelievable. I guess people don't really care about inflation. People don't really care about what's going on, the economic situation that we are having, not just in the US of A, but also across the globe. But I mean, if it's Christmas, I mean, I guess people are willing to spend that amount of money. Also, I won't lie, when it's Christmas, I love givings. I think that with the pandemic, especially with the pandemics going on, I guess let me rephrase that. With the pandemic waning down, I guess that people are willing to have that demand to give gifts and also to visit their relatives, because I guess in the US of A it is safe to do so now. But in the spirit of giving, there is no doubt and shortages of demands out there in the world, especially around Christmas. And so that would conclude this Mr. Informal Podcast 209. I hope you listened to me from beginning to end, and if you did, I do appreciate it. I really do appreciate it. I hope you will stay healthy, and please do not forget to add me on Instagram at Mr. Informal, MisterInformal. And then check out my website. Got some great stuff in there. Got some unique stuff. MrInformal.com. MrInformal.com. I hope you stay healthy, and I hope you are committed to your New Year's resolution. Again, Happy New Year's. Welcome 2023. And so I will see you in the next podcast. Bye-bye.